all pretty avid predator hunters, we love it. It's exciting. It's great because it helps manage the predator population, which in some areas of Colorado is getting a little out of hand. And it's also great because we help protect so many prey species. But we've been predator hunting for a while and we use all kinds of different methods. We'll hunt them in the daytime using calls. We'll hunt them at nighttime using ATN night vision and thermal vision. Well, not only do we use ATN thermal vision and night vision scopes for hunting at night, we also use things like the Blaze Trek, the Blaze Hunter, and they're literally thermal viewers that you can help spot predators with at night. So I hope you enjoyed checking out, because we have all kinds of different predators come in where we're calling. Sometimes it's coyotes, sometimes it's rabbits, sometimes an owl will land next to the call and come running up to the call just to check it out. So it's pretty fun. But this year, besides the viewers, when we have multiple people, like when me and Lauren went out, sometimes one of us was running the binoculars, one of us was videoing through the ATN Thor 5, one of us may have a different scope on that we're shooting out of. So it's pretty fun to switch it up back and forth between different pieces of equipment. But one of our favorites is the ATN Tyco. The Tyco goes on in front of your regular daytime scope and turns it into a thermal scope. Here's a short video of me and Trent explaining what it is and how it works. So Trent, start off with what you get.
All right, so in this box, you have your Tyco LTV, which is the actual device that is projecting the thermal. You have a little wipe down cloth. You have your instruction manual. There's a few things in here, and also it comes with a 3-year warranty. So that's pretty cool. Make sure anything happens out in the field, you're good to go. Here comes the actual Tyco LTV. Set that right there. Then, if you have a normal rifle that doesn't have a pick rail in front of your scope, this will screw on to your scope and you can mount the LTV straight to that.
So you're good to go. Even if you're not shooting an AR with a Picatinny rail. So that to me is a pretty cool feature.
It's handy.
And you can also get other adapters, so it won't matter what size scope ring, you know what I mean, what type of scope bell you have.
Yes, sir.
It'll adapt to it. All right, show what else we get.
Here's your battery, and this is gonna make sure you have charge while you're out in the field, even if you're running low.
And what's awesome is it's up to 8 hours of time on that battery. And they've got a cool pouch.
And you got this pouch to store your Tyco LTV battery and charger in.
All right, so now I want you to show how quick it is to put on, because what's amazing is, let's go over your rig first real quick.
This is my Stag Arm 6.5 Creedmoor, my Leupold Patrol 6 HD. It's one of the scopes that I run on almost all my guns. So all we're gonna do for this Tyco LTV is put it right here and lock it in.
How long did that take?
Yeah, a second.
2 seconds.
I just went from daytime hunting to nighttime hunting, all with just a click.
You know, this is a perfect setup, especially for a lot of people that don't want to swap firearms all the time.
Yes,
you know what
sir.
I mean? A lot of people don't have multiple firearms. And, you know, with the Thor 5 that I really like,
Yes,
it's
sir.
a dedicated, like, I put it on there, I sight it in, and that's my nighttime Predator rifle.
So for me, this is awesome because for me, I was swapping my daytime scope to a Thor 5 HD every time I either wanted to go hunting in the nighttime or in the daytime. So now I've got my daytime scope ready to go whenever I want it. And if I want to go nighttime hunting, I slap on the LTV and I'm good to go.
You know what? It's one thing to talk about it, show people how easy it is to put in. I think we just take you out in the field and show you.
He's hit hard.
Dude, you see the blood trail?
No, you can see the blood trail the entire way. Yeah. Like he was running and just dropping blood the entire way. He's hit hard. So I'm rocking my Stag Arm 6.5 Creedmoor, and I'm rocking the brand new Tyco LTV. I put it on today. I'm running my Leupold Patrol 6 HD through it. I mean, we just sat. We have a carcass down there that we're hunting off of, and you spotted the coyote. Mike spotted the coyote coming in off the road. I got on him. We waited. He came right in, and as soon as he stopped, turned a little bit for me, and I whacked him hard. So I love this thing. I like
that you can zoom your daytime scope.
Oh yeah, and so I can crank it down to 1. Look at it because that's what I love about the LPVO and the Patrol is I can crank it down to 1, use it as a red dot, I can do the same thing. I crank it down to 1, just becomes a thermal red dot. Dude, this thing is crazy.
ATN helped us with another beautiful dog. And we saved, I don't even know,
how many
deer,
calves,
pheasants.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a good deal. Didn't work out so good for you, Mr. Wile E. Coyote. We had some pretty sweet thermal stuff set up. We had a Mossberg 410 we were shooting TSS out of, and we had the ATN Thor LTV set up out of that. Pretty sweet setup. Well, Lauren went out with me, who a lot of times runs camera, helps edit, does a little bit of everything, and she was able to take her very first Swift Fox. It was pretty cold that night, hovering between 0 and 5 degrees, and this Swift Fox came right into the call, stopped to check it out, and Lauren made a great shot on this beautiful Swift Fox. What did you just do?
Just shot my first Swift Fox.
How cool was that?
It was pretty awesome. All right, using the Thor LTV, we put it on top of a Mossberg 410 and just shot my first Swift Fox. We were scanning with the ATN Blaze Hunter, and that way we weren't having to scan constantly with the shotgun, so it made it a little easier. Spotted this little guy coming right in, so pretty awesome night.
Well, at the same set, another Swift Fox came running in, and then he tore out just as quickly. I think he saw Lauren's Fox and was like, no, this isn't cool. I missed him on the first shot. Second shot, I swung and rolled him. So we had multiple Fox down on our very first set of the night.
Good shot.
So cool. Lauren was running the Mossberg with a ATN Thor LTV on it. Shot a beautiful Swift Fox. Same setup. Right after she shot it, another one showed up, and I'm running. This is the Stag Arms, and I'm running the Thor 5, and I shot a beautiful Swift Fox. What's cool is I was using, this thing is super handy. This is the Blaze, the ATN Blaze Hunter, and instead of having to scan with my rifle the whole time, but literally I was just scanning with this, instead of having to scan with the rifle. Once I spotted the fox coming in, I was able to grab it. But check out mine. Look at that beautiful Swift Fox here in Colorado. That is absolutely awesome. I'm Fred Eichler, you're watching Everything Eichler, and we just doubled on 2 beautiful Swift Fox. Doesn't get a whole lot better than that. Well, it gets a little better than that because just got a call from Trent saying that him and Mark also got a Swift Fox back at the ranch. So that's even better. All right, well, we're gonna set up. Now we're gonna go try and call in either a gray fox or a coyote or another Swiftie. Let's go do it. Well, while Lauren and I were out hunting one ranch, the youngest son, Trent, and our buddy Mark were hunting another ranch, and they had some great luck as well. Trent reached out and shot a beautiful Swift Fox with his ATN setup. He was pretty excited, and look at this beautiful fox.
All right, me and Mark are out here. We're sitting, trying to get some coyotes and some Swift Fox to come in. And about, what, 15, 30 minutes to the sit?
Maybe.
Yeah, it was pretty quick. This Swift Fox decided that they wanted to check out what was going on, and came in, and we're using the new ATN Blaze track to spot him and record with, which is pretty cool. It's a little handheld thermal. Spotted him, got set up, and I'm running the Tyco, ATN Tyco right here, so it clips on right in front of your daytime scope. Running the loop hold, and clips on right in front, see clear as day. Got on him, took the shot, and we got this beautiful, beautiful Swiftie right here. So we're gonna head back out and see if we can't get some more. Dead dog. So I just took this beautiful Swift Fox with my Stag Arms out here in the prairie. We're in the ATN Thor 5 with some Hornady VMAX, and it put him down. That's the way to do it.
Well, Trent went out and then shot another fox. Again, pretty dang excited. He bulked up on some more clothes because the weather was absolutely freezing. Well, we ended up taking 7 foxes that night. Pretty incredible night.
Me and Mark, we're running the Blaze track, and we're spotting them with this, we're recording with this, and then I'm running the ATN Tyco on the loophole, and it's been a pretty good night so far. We're gonna see if we can't get some more, but 2 beautiful Swifties, can't complain about that. All right, this is a beautiful Swifty that I just took with my stag arms running the ATN Thor 5. I'm running the binos too to actually spot them, but this beautiful Swifty came in, got the binos running, got the Thor running, and got this beautiful Swifty. Got him. That was a beautiful Swift Fox. And we're running the Blaze Seeker right here, and we're spotting them and recording them with this. And then we're rocking the Tyco on this suppressed AR. Got my daytime rig right here, so it's really nice to use my daytime crosshairs. Clip this Tyco on, and then I'm rocking thermal. But let's get this guy out of here. Let's get set up, see if we can't get another.
Not only is it great to go out predator hunting, help manage predators, save prey animals, but to know that you're helping songbirds and all kinds of other species when you're managing the predators, well, that gives you a pretty good feeling as well. And it's about as much fun as you can have when you're predator hunting. The action is usually exciting, it's fast, and it's all about having the right equipment. It's also about some of the crazy cool things you see at night, like multiple coyotes coming in, or a herd of antelope running across the prairie, or 2 coyotes and there's a rabbit between you and the coyotes, and you know those coyotes want to eat that rabbit. An owl that comes right in to the call, stands there looking at the call, and then starts waddling like a duck right up to the predator call. Over the years, we've had some pretty incredible experiences hunting predators, not only in the nighttime, but also in the daytime. Here's a clip from a few years ago. Well, I actually called a mountain lion right up to the call. Pretty crazy situation, but unfortunately in Colorado, you can't use an electronic call for big game predators. So you can't shoot bears or mountain lions in the majority of the state using a predator call. So always check regulations no matter where you're hunting before you go hunting to realize what you can shoot. Well, fortunately I knew the regulations, so I had to watch that mountain lion literally, I don't even know, 10 yards if I remember right from my cameraman, and then it turned and we watched it slowly walk off. The great part of that story is a couple weeks later, we got a little snow. I went out, found a track, cut my dogs loose, and shot that same mountain lion with my recurve. Well, I had my bear recurve, drew back at about 25 yards, and sent an arrow into this lion's heart. It was only alive for about 11 seconds before dropping out of the tree.
It's done.
Trent!
One arrow, one cat. There's a beautiful cat I just shot. Beautiful female, and a cat like that will take some deer. Good job, Jay. Good job, Jay.
So I hope you go out and enjoy some predator hunting. Thanks for watching this episode of Everything Eichler. Stay tuned next week for some more exciting outdoor adventures.